Hello, everyone. It's another evening of Life Coach Corner. And this month, we've been talking about making your mark and discovering how to infuse your work and purpose with purpose, making meaningful impact in your field and beyond. If you are someone who has been working in the corporate world, or maybe you're someone who currently have a business and you're thinking, is this really it for me? Is this more than what meets the eyes? There's something more that I can do, something more that I can excel, something more that I can get out of what I'm doing. Then you are in the right space. We're helping you for the month of April. It's April 27th in the Philippines. If you are, we're crossing border and you are in abroad, maybe it's currently April 20, I think it's 26 for some of you in there. Then welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to learn more about how you can put in or you can infuse purpose in the work that you do, then just feel free to search or utilize the search function here at Life Coach Philippines International and find contents, valuable contents that can help you and equip you in your journey for you to put more purpose or to add more purpose in the work that you do. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about the ultimate guide to career success, and I'm going to share to you simple tips. I'm going to share with you seven strategies or seven tips that you can utilize for you to be able to succeed in your career. If you are someone who's currently struggling, if you are someone who's experiencing obstacles, if you are someone who is currently in a ditch, and I've experienced that time and again, that you go into a ditch and it's difficult to get out, even though as you come out in there, or you try to muscle your way out of it, you can't seem to get out of it. You've been given all of the support that you needed, but there's seem some part of you in which you're constantly struggling and you're having this questions or doubt about your capabilities and your abilities, and you can't seem to get your mojos back. I call it mojos, right? It's you're not able to get out and get back to the same person as you were before, when you were excited, you see yourself as someone who's capable, you have all of these accolades that you can do all of the things and the projects and different things that you can do. But during the times in which you're experiencing obstacles, now they're starting to creep in. Doubt is creeping in. You're questioning yourself, you're questioning your abilities, you're even questioning your past successes, and this leads to a lot of people unable to bounce back, which puts us in a state in which you're experiencing anxiety. Then a handful of people, if we're not getting the support, of course, getting depression and mental health challenges. So if you have friends and loved ones in there who's currently going through some obstacles, they can't seem to get out of it, then this is the night for them. Tag them in the comment section below, or just share this with them so we can help them out in their journey. And let's put more purpose in the obstacles that you are experiencing. Of course, if this is the first time you're joining me, maybe you've joined me for some of the sessions and you've joined me from other of our pages. One is the Cup Republic. I am Life Coach Shaun. I'm the man from Pasig City from Life Coach Philippines. I'm a professional certified CACC life coach, and I'm also a certified mental health coach. And as a life coach, I help individuals live a life full of identifying a talent that they have that they can monetize, and they can start living a meaningful and fulfilled life. One of the things that I've learned in my career, in my journey, that we have a talent that we can utilize and convert that to monetize it and eventually earn from it. And a lot of people go through and choosing a career path that's based on an industry, or they are choosing a career based on what their parents were doing before, or maybe they are choosing an industry or a kind of work that's based on what the highest earning potential is. And unfortunately, if that's the kind of choice that a person would do, they would go in after a decade or so, they would come into a stage in which they were questioning if the kind of decisions that they have is really what they wanted. And common than not, and I'm here this time and again, when we're making decision on career choices, it's not really their decision. It's a decision of other people for them, or it's the easiest decision, or it's the norm, or yan na nandyan na eh. So I would just pick that because that's the next big thing. Now, a lot of people go through that in which they are successful. They would achieve success. They will have increased their salary. They will have this increase their lifestyle. They will be able to buy all of these things and what have you and so on. But when the day ends and they turn off their laptops, they turn off their lights, they start asking themselves or questioning about their decisions. So how many of you can relate with me that in all of the things that you're doing, you have been promoted every 2 to 3 years, maybe you have been uh, given an award for good work, maybe you have been given a high five or a pat in the back by your boss or your clients, and you're getting all of this attention. But when you come home, you feel alone, you feel that you're fake, you feel that it's not true, it's not you, and it's not true. If you're able to connect with me, then I'm going to share with you seven tips that you can start implementing, that you can start using. Of course, you can experiment here. You can start combining this for you to be able to get a best mix. But I would ask for you just use one. Just use one. Implement one on your own. Implement it for the next at least 21 days or 14 days. Then see how you're progressing and keep track of your progress. And as you keep track of your progress, the beautiful thing about it, so you would understand which one is working, which one is not working, and you can adapt and you can make the changes or adjustment as you go along. So are you excited? I hope you're excited. I am excited. I'm going to share this to you, and this has worked for me for some time. It's still working. It's proven methodologies. There's a principle behind this. And if you want to know more about how that principle is in practice, let's have a conversation. Later, I'm going to be at Teacup Cup Republic. We're going to have open mic. So if you're interested to express yourself, hold the mic and really express yourself through music and poetry, 9 p.m. So in the next couple of hours, we're going to be there and we're going to have a moment when we will sing and we will do some spoken words in there for you to just start expressing yourself, right? Expressing your thoughts, expressing your emotions, and expressing where you're at right now. Plus, you can get a support of a life coach in our house. Dicap Kappa Republic, that is our coaching hub. We're located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. And we are open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's going to be from Mondays to Saturdays. So we're closed tomorrow on a Sunday, but tonight it's going to be a big, big celebration. And I'm super excited later as well. If you're going to cross over and you're going to stay at the Cup Republic, we have a surprise for everyone. So I'm super, super excited for later. If you want to know more what the surprise is, of course, visit us at the Cup Republic. We're preparing something awesome later. So I'm super, super excited. So if you are going to be there, please stop by. It's gonna be a late night, singing and conversations. Then we're gonna reveal to you some of or one of the things that we are going to implement this tonight. Okay, so let's begin. I'm gonna share with you 7 tips. Okay, 7 tips. These are guides that you can utilize for you to turn obstacles into opportunities to thrive. First, if you are experiencing obstacles, the first thing that you need to do is do your self care. Okay, schedule your self care because you, as a human being, you are not a robot. You have your needs. Your body have your needs. Your body will prompt you, will tell you that it needs something. So when it needs something, take a pause or put a stop in there and make an assessment of what your body is telling you or what your emotion is telling you or what even your thoughts and your ideas are telling you. Then utilize that for you to create boundaries. What you're trying to do here is to protect yourself so you don't go into a rumination or negative thought patterns where you start doubting yourself. How many of you have experienced that, in which when you made a mistake, when you made a bad judgment call, or maybe things in your projects is not working well, you start to question your decisions, then this will ensure that you are creating boundaries from the other stressors, from people, from client, so you can protect yourself at all costs. Okay, so take care of yourself, put in the time, put in the effort in there for you to protect yourself at all costs. Doing so ensures that you are able to sustain your vitality, right? You're not just pushing yourself, staying long hours at work, working on a weekend, not being able to sleep, not eating on time, and all of these different things. So make sure that you are taking yourself. That is the rule. in that. So if you're not taking care of yourself and you're constantly just giving everything, your time, your energy, your attention to other people, then that's the time for you to stop already. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is make your mental health a priority. Okay? Take a day off, take a breather, disconnect. Because a handful of times we are given a lot of information, a handful of information, a handful of instructions, handful of data, a handful of timelines and deadlines that we feel at times overwhelmed, right? We don't know what to prioritize. Your boss would push you to deliver this. Your client wants this. You have your people that you need to take care of. You have your customers and all of these things that you need to that's getting your attention. Then that's the time to take a stop and, hey, make an assessment of where is your state right now. How do you think about things? How do you see yourself? What are the things that you think about every single day? Are you sometimes on idle? You take a look at the floor area and you're just not thinking. Do you experience all of this? Because when you're experiencing that, then time to step back, make an assessment of your mental health, where you're at right now, what is your emotions right now. Then you can make a decision on how you can move forward. Don't respond in a reactive way. Don't allow your emotions to get activated or get triggered when you are respond, because that will not yield you a good result, and the results that you will get, of course, will not be objective because you're constantly in a state of stress. Okay. So tip number three is you are what you eat. Okay. You are what you eat. Why is it important for career success to understand what you eat and also what you consume? Because what you eat, eventually your body will digest, and you need nutrients, right? You have healthy nutrients for you to be able to think better, to focus better. And if you're eating junk foods, fast food, right? You have that fast food chains, and you have that quick easy quick meals and so on, or you're eating fatty foods. It's not like us Filipinos, right? We like to eat in carinderias, unfortunately, where most of the food in here is pork, which is oily and not that healthy. So you are what you consume. And also take a look at what you're consuming in the digital space. Are you consuming videos that would trigger more emotions? Are you consuming videos that is not helping you to think better? Are you consuming videos that is just putting you in a state of idle? If those are the things that you can consuming, pull back, make an assessment, and start decluttering these things. Because these things, if you're not managed, of course, you know what happens, right? You would experience some diabetes, you have some heart problems, you have skin problems and so on. I've experienced that as well, right? During this time, my skin allergy started to activate because of the stress hormones. I experienced chronic stress, so I needed to pull back. I needed to make reassess of my decisions and the way that I eat, and that one helped me a lot in my journey to ensure that I'm in control. I have a grip of my life and also my life decisions. If you want to know more how you can stay healthy and you not stopping, to drink your maintenance med, and finally just feel at ease, you feel light, you feel that you are someone who's ready for the day ahead, have a conversation with me. We have a coaching program called Health and Vitality Coaching Program that would help you really identify and understand where are the gaps in the way that you're managing your the overall health, from what you consume, the nutrients that you have, and also your physical health. If you want to know more about that, just message me at 0917-569-4200 if you want to transition to a therapeutic lifestyle change. All right. So that's number three. Thank you, Coach Lynn, for joining. Now, tip number four is set goals. When you are setting goals, what I would want for you to add is just don't set goals, right? When you set goal for the day, you're setting goals that you need to have a checklist of all of these things that you need to complete, and that's about it. When you are setting goals, instead of you just setting goals, set goals based on your values. Like, what is valuable to you? Okay, is are the things that value to you is when you set goal, the goals makes you progress. It allows you to grow. It allows you to advance. It allows you to create better relationship. It allows you to understand things. Or are those goals set for you to fail? right? Are those goals set for you to regress? Are the goals you set for you to be in a state in which you don't see that you're advancing, you don't see that you're progressing? How many of you can relate with me in which, yeah, you get all of this, acknowledgement from people, but at the end of the day, you start questioning, okay, I can't, it seems like I'm not able to really fulfill my goal. I'm not able to see the purpose, the purpose of the goal connected to who I am. So that one, start challenging it. And as you continue to do so, when you set goals and you understand your values, then you will start have a cohesive environment in which you are now. Yeah, your goals now is your own. Okay. How many of you can connect with that where your goals right now you feel that it's not yours? Thank you, Bianca, for joining. That is number 4. Now, number 5 is learn, focus, and priority. And focus and priority. This was a story that was shared to me by Master Coach. I think it was 5 years ago, in which she shared a story of a millionaire, and this millionaire had ridden into her private jet, and the pilot has been working for him for some time already. And well, this billionaire has been asking the pilot what is it that you want to achieve, and so on and so forth. And this pilot feels that he's not able to achieve a lot of things, and so on and so forth. So that's why he's just living his life and just wants to become a pilot. And this billionaire said to the pilot, okay, here's what you need to do. One of the reasons why a lot of individual people are not able to fulfill their goals is because they don't know how to focus and the priorities. So what you need to do is what the billionaire said to the pilot is to get a piece of paper, and write down 25 things that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, that either big goals or small goals can be that you want to buy a house, you want to be able to travel, you want to complete this college degree, you want to do a masteral, you want to go into business, and all of these different things. Maybe you want a dog, you want to buy this, and all of that. Right? Write that down. 25 items in there. Then afterwards, pick 5. Okay, from the 25 list that you have, just pick 5 in there that you want to complete at least in the next 30, 60, or 90 days. All right, or maybe in a year. Just focus on that 30, 60, 90 days goal that you want to fulfill. Then after that, when you have the 5 that you want to accomplish in the next 90 days, then make a rearrange that in order of priority. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? A priority list that you want to accomplish. And what you do, instead of working on that at the same time, just work on it one at a time. Okay, one at a time. You complete that one priority or one goal that you have, then that's the only time that you would move to the next one. So what this does is it moves you to a space in which you're prioritizing only what's valuable to you. You're no longer or removing all of the distractions that you have in your mind and in your space, and just focusing your attention and energy towards your goals. Okay, the things that you go. And the 20 that's left, once you complete the 5, then get 5 more in the 20. That's the only time that you would do that. So that allows you at least to, again, get yourself focused and prioritize, and you're not going into different places, right? And you're wasting your energy to something that's not valuable to you. Okay, so I hope you got that. Okay, number 6 is master mental models. For more than 2 years now, I've been learning about mental models, and one of the things that I've realized is there are processes, there are principles, and there are tools that we are implementing that works for us, some don't work. These are called mental models. Mental models just allows us to simplify your life. And mental models, if you master it, if you learn the models that you've been using that works for you and discard the models that's not serving you, then you can start adding new models that would allow you to make better decisions, think better, act better, and feel better about your life. And if that is something that interests you and you want to simplify your decision making skills that saves time, and I invite you to join us inside B Learning Society, a tent maker of the B Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. And there, every single month, we're learning about mental models. So message me if you want to have more idea about mental models. And lastly, number 7 is me highly recommend this. Simply, if you want to simplify your life, if you want to be successful in your career, is this is just all of the things that I shared. One thing that is really powerful is to hire a coach. Okay, have a professional friend with you that will help you, that will process you, that will be there for you to help you see things that you can't see, showing you blind spots that you have, the things that you are not able to really have a deeper grasp for understanding. Maybe you have some thoughts, feelings, and emotions in there that's not serving you, and you want to have a deeper understanding of how you're responding to this. Then that is where a life coach can help you out. A life coach helps you move from point A to point B much faster. And what they do is first help you out, acknowledge your A, your point A, because a lot of people goal set of moving towards point B, but they're having difficulties achieving the B because they don't have an awareness and acknowledgement of what their A is, what their present state is. Remember, your goal is the future, and you are who you are right now is the person that is currently, you know, whatever you're getting right now, that's you. And if you want to get more, or if you want to receive more, then you need to become the person that, fulfills B. So that means that you need to train, you need to be coach, you need to equip yourself, you need to have the knowledge. So as you do so, then little by little, as the process progresses, then you become, then that's the time that you fulfill your goals. So if you can resonate with me, I've written down a lot of New Year resolutions, but I'm not able to do that. But I've realized what's the missing piece in there. It's just being aware and acknowledging what your point A is. Okay. So if you want to know more about how you can understand or have a clear understanding of your point A, I'm inviting you to join us in our coaching hub for our face-to-face community events. Of course, that tonight is going to be open mic with Coach Orville. We have also other community events, which is Purpose Sunday, Parenting Mondays, Kapiyahan Nights on Tuesday, Habits on Wednesday, and Prayer Night on Thursday. If you want to know more about what we're doing, and maybe you're interested in becoming a professional service provider as either as a life coach or a mental health coach, please connect with Coach Rosel 0917-586-1661 to learn more about the Co-Activity Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. We're continuously accepting application for our mental health and internship program. Just make sure that you are reserving your seat with Coach Rosel. Tama, Coach Din. Point A, yun yung critical. That's a critical piece of people if they want to achieve success. Okay? So join us back tomorrow with Master Coach Jasmine as she talks about boost your career confidence with 10 proven strategies for crushing your professional goals. If you want to crush your professional goals, then Master Coach Jasmine will help you out tomorrow at 7 p.m. for another episode of Life Coach Corner. Once again, this is Life Coach Shaun, Joya, mentally fit to serve. In behalf of Life Coach Philippines International, maraming salamat. I hope to see you later at CACC Copy Republic. And of course, if you want to know more about what we're doing specific to digital assets and our digital portfolio, if this is something that you want to expand your portfolio currently, if you want to understand how you can further earn income and also own your own website while fulfilling your talents and gifts, have a conversation with us. We have a session tomorrow with Master Coaches at 2 p.m. Message us here, the CACC Republic for registration assistant. We'll be happy to share with you what's in store tomorrow. Make sure that if you want to expand your portfolio currently, and if you want to future-proof your children, then this investment is an opportunity for you to start getting the wealth here in the Philippines. Okay? Maraming salamat for joining us. We'll talk to you again soon for another episode of Life Coach Corner. Love Bamboo. Maraming salamat. Have a great weekend ahead. See you at CACC. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.